Out from left field this week is a brand new device called the Microsoft Band. We didn't know that it was coming. We didn't know there was no rumor to go on. It just kind of fell out of the sky. It's really cool, it turns out, because it works with any phone that you have, whether it be Android, iOS, or an iPhone, say, or your Windows phone. But what does it do? Well, let's find out. The Microsoft Band has a small touch screen that can actually do different colors if you'd like. I've picked blue. As you can see, I have different applications along the way here, such as weather. I have the financial markets right here and so forth. And you can actually take these apps on and take them back off depending on what you want on your device. It also has built-in tools to check how many steps you've taken, how many miles you've gone, how many calories you've burned, and what your pulse is. I hope that's not actually correct. But the device does lots of different things. It's really a small little package, and it's quite nice. The only downside, though, is it's a little uncomfortable to wear for long periods of time. I have found that if you wear it for more than a couple hours, it bites a little bit into your wrist. Now, there's a lot of technology into these little side panels here, so you can't just take them off or the machine doesn't work, but certainly I wouldn't quite call it a daily driver yet. The Microsoft Band retails for $199 before tax at any Microsoft store inside the US. If you don't live here, sorry, you're kind of out of luck. On the battery life side of things, I've been very impressed so far. I got the device, was only partially charged, I charged it a little bit more, and now 36 hours later, the device still works. So it's going to keep going for a long time. What I have found most impressive about the Band so far in my use of it is how customizable it is. You can not just change the color of the screen, but also what it does fundamentally. So if you want to track your sleep and just some of your cardio workouts, it can do that. If you want breaking information, it can do that. If you want every single tweet on your wrist right now, it can do that too. So it's more than a fitness band. It's less than an Apple Watch, maybe. It's definitely not a full-feature computer in any way. It sits somewhere in between those different device categories. I've only had mine for a couple of days, but I'm using it more and more, I've noticed, as I've had it. So I'm optimistic. What I do want to see, though, is more third-party application support. And so once the developer platform gets out there and people build more on top of it, that's going to be cool. Keep in mind that the kernel of this thing is Windows. I will say, though, for its price point at $200, it competes with a large range of devices and beats most of them.